Chicken Achari, a spicy, tangy, and incredibly flavor-packed chicken curry. So simple to make that you won't believe how delicious it turns out. And the best part? No need for onions, yet you still get that rich, thick, and velvety gravy. Welcome back to Burmawala Kitchen. Let's start with 1 kilogram of boned chicken. To this we add 2 tablespoons each of garlic and ginger paste, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of crushed black peppercorn, 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes, 1 tablespoon of chaat masala, 1 tablespoon of mustard seeds, 1 tablespoon of fenugreek seeds, 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds, 1 tablespoon of crushed coriander seeds, 2 tablespoons of dhania jeera, 1 tablespoon of nigella seeds, and 1 tablespoon of green chili paste. We'll mix the marinade through thoroughly, ensuring that every piece of chicken is coated in this spice-laden goodness. There's no need to marinate for long, just a quick mix. But if you have time, you can always prep this overnight for even deeper flavors. Next we move to the stove. Pour in 1/4 cup of cooking oil into your pan and heat it over a medium flame. In goes the marinated chicken. Imagine all those robust and inviting spices coming together. We're skipping the onions here, saving you precious minutes. We'll fry the chicken for about 3 minutes, just long enough to get a nice sear and let all those spices come to life. Keep the chicken moving to get an even color and prevent the spices from burning at the bottom. Here's the beauty of this dish. No extra water is needed. The yogurt and the chicken's own juices will create the perfect gravy, so resist the temptation to add water. Just trust the process. Once the chicken has developed that lovely golden brown hue, we'll add 4 heaping tablespoons of rich, vibrant tomato puree. As we mix it in, you'll see the color transform, and that bold red hue will start to shine through. No artificial colors here, just the magic of natural ingredients. Now reduce the heat and add 3 heaping tablespoons of full-fat yogurt. Lower the heat so the yogurt doesn't split. No one likes curdled yogurt in their curry. Gently fold the yogurt into the chicken and gravy, making sure the chicken stays intact. Look at that thickening gravy. The consistency is already looking magnificent, and it's only going to get better. Cover the pan and cook for about 8 minutes on medium heat. Halfway in, give it a quick mix, and to make sure the bottom hasn't started to burn. As we are cooking with yogurt, we need to be extra careful. While that's cooking, let's prepare our stuffed bullet green chilies. In a bowl, mix together 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of nigella seeds, half a teaspoon of shah jeera, 1 teaspoon of mango powder, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala, and 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Take 6 bullet green chilies, give them a slit, and fill them up with this fragrant spice mixture. If you prefer less heat, simply remove the seeds from the chilies. These little beauties will add a zingy kick to the curry. Back to our curry. By now you'll notice the water released from the yogurt and chicken forming the base of the gravy. No extra water needed, remember. Give it a quick stir, then gently place the stuffed green chilies on top of the curry. We're not going to mix them into the gravy just yet. We want them to cook on top for 8 minutes, so they get wonderfully steamed and packed with flavor. Cover the pan and continue cooking. After 8 minutes, you'll see those green chilies steaming away. Now, with great care, gently guide them into the curry gravy, ensuring they stay intact and keep all their lovely stuffing inside. Put the lid back on and cook for another 8 minutes. The flavors will meld beautifully. Finally, let's open that lid one last time. The chicken is perfectly cooked, and the color is absolutely stunning. But we still need to thicken the gravy just a little bit more. Let's cook it uncovered for about 5 minutes so that all the excess water evaporates, leaving us with a luxuriously thick and rich gravy. And there you have it. Your Achari chicken curry is ready, and it's nothing short of spectacular. Just look at that glorious color, the thick, luscious gravy, and the oil that's beautifully risen to the top. This is the moment you know you've truly mastered the art of curry making. This curry is tangy, spicy, and absolutely bursting with flavor. The best part? You can adjust the heat to your liking by tweaking the chili powder and green chilies. It won't affect the overall flavor, and it'll suit everyone in the family. I managed to get this whole dish ready in under an hour, and that includes setting up shots. You can make it even quicker at home. I know it seems like a lot of ingredients, but it's completely worth it. You'll know exactly what's in your curry. No nasty surprises. Plus, the result is simply divine. This curry is best served with naan, rice, or even paratha. Why not both? Double carbs can't go wrong. As always, all the ingredients and instructions will be in the description below. Thank you for joining us back at Burmawala Kitchen. Mum and I had an absolute blast cooking this incredible dish together, and we can't wait for you to try it. Happy cooking!